Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. So let's see which zodiac sign we'll be diving into first. Who are we reading for to begin our day? Wow, Sag, that's funny. I was going to do Sag. I wanted to do Sag, so that's great. I mean, just subconsciously, but let's see. Sagittarius. So I have a new deck, as you can see. Sagittarius, people and placements. Most important vital piece of advice message. Ooh, very definitive. What is this? Two of them. 17 and 18. Maybe we'll put them back just in case, right? Just because this is a new deck. Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Quest. Beautiful. Look at that. Crazy. Let's go ahead and read. Quest. Ambition. Service. A test. Most of the great mythological sagas, including Celtic, Norse, and Greek, include some kind of quest along an often dangerous journey taken by few individuals for the greater good of their people. Wow, it's giving Frodo. Think of Jason and the Argonauts, Frodo and his fellowship, Odin's quest for wisdom, and Galahad seeking the Holy Grail. A quest is a long and difficult journey during which the hero has to perform seemingly impossible tasks. When you are shown the quest card, it means you've undertaken a very difficult task. This is something that will require all your patience, skill, courage, and integrity. It will consume you if you let it. You will be tested. You must pace yourself, for this quest will take a long time to complete. It is one of those things where if you had known how much work was involved or how difficult it was going to be, you might not have agreed to it. But take heart, because although you will find it frustrating at times, the goal is achievable, and you will find the end is worthwhile. You're going through hell, keep going. You will get there in the end, when you're going through it. Okay. I mean, this doesn't have to mean you're going through a bad time. It can just mean hell can be like the sixth dimension, right? Like, which is the earthly realm, which is the lowest kind of frequency, right? So there's something here about taking your power. You could be coming into greater senses of power. You could be doing a lot of like psychological shadow work at this time. We have Monarch of the Glen on the bottom. So it's giving Seven of Pentacles vibes. We're going to read that as well, 41. It's kind of curious. Rivals, jealousy, and saboteurs. So you've got to be careful of these people, definitely. Maybe they're your coworkers, or they're just warning you of this ahead of time, or these could be people already in your life. Another iconic creature of the Celts, of course, is the Monarch of Glen, or the King Stag. During the rutting season in autumn months, stags use their antlers as weapons to fight off rivals for the right mate. So maybe somebody's competitive over you. The stag warns of a challenger to come, a personal rival of some kind. It could be someone at work or a rival of your partner's affections, an ex coming back on the scene, for instance. Whoever it is, they want what you've got and are quite prepared to steal it from under your nose if they have to. This is someone who thinks, hey, you are not worthy of your success. Who cares? They suck, right? Your relationship or the life you've built for yourself. They believe that they deserve it more. They want to take it from you, and they will try to slide into your place the moment your back is turned. They will resort to any means, be it rumors, false accusations, or lies, undermining you or challenging you outright. Wow. False accusations or lies, undermining you or challenging you outright. Wow. Rumors, interesting. Be ready to defend your place and position. Do not give them any ground. Face them without fear, and then watch them limp off to lick their wounds and defeat. This is what happens when you cross a king's stag. Stand strong and be the monarch of the glen. So obviously it's giving Empress Queen energy. This could be like a quest towards greater power in your own life as well, like especially if you've been dealing with a lot of difficulties in your career and your life in general, with a lot of jealousy, envy, and such. I feel like this is you coming more. Yeah, look at that. It's even giving Sansa Stark vibes. You had 39 silver arrow on the bottom. You can see how powerful and fierce she looks. So maybe we'll read that as well. Yeah, this is about work. This card is about work, or it's about give and take dynamics. But let's see. 39. It's giving like Queen of the North, right? She had a long quest to become the queen after, her parents were dead. After, I think I did a video on K2 women, so you might want to check out that video on my astrology transits. You might be a K2 woman, but you would if you were a Sagittarius. That was under the Mula Nakshatra. Silver arrow, aspiration, success, and achievement. The Celts were not just good with claymore and a sigan dub, which is a sword, or like a little dagger. They were excellent bowmen too. I have no idea if I'm saying this correct. They had to be, as the bow was used for hunting deer and wild boar. So obviously you're the huntress here, right? Mm. It was much safer to fire an arrow at a boar from a distance than a sword's length away from lethal tusks. Furthermore, a Celtic arrow became a symbol of the warrior. It represents courage in adversity and the drive to keep pressing ahead, even if the odds were stacked against you. Also, like spells could be relevant. In the Celtic card deck, the silver arrow represents success and high achievement. Yes, there will be setbacks and obstacles along the way, but you should not let them stop you from achieving your dreams. There may be even times when you feel like giving up, but rest assured this is just a part of the process. Even the most successful individual has felt that way at some point. You're being tested to see how much you want your goal in the life it represents, so don't fail yourself now. Keep going, aim as high as you can, and the accolades will come. The silver arrow suggests you will succeed against the odds if you persist, so press ahead. This could be about finances. This could be about real estate. This could be about Taurus, Cancer, any houses, those places ruling your chart could be really relevant. Getting chilly all of a sudden. We had some nice days here. Also petitions, or protections, protection spells could be relevant. Making an altar, of course, working with your ancestors day in, day out, every day, leaving offerings, communicating. Even just offering some nice tea. Alrighty then, let's grab some action steps for Sagittarius. Sagittarius' actions. Ooh, the Empress. I was sensing this energy. Look at that. Beautiful. Monarch of the Glen and then a feminine, right? So it's the female monarch, the queen, Empress. So you're attracting everything you desire to you, maintaining all the queen of all the elements energy, right? Attracting. This could be about finances or business or relationships. Interesting. Oh, Ace of Cups. This could also be about a love relationship, perhaps. What's the most important vital advice, please? Always maintain your own self-integrity, your own self-love. Yeah, this is something very happy. 10 of Cups. This could be a family situation, something long-term. Could be beginning in your life at this time. Maybe it won't be established right away, but it could be something more longer-term, right? Any other advice for Sagittarius from this deck, please? Oh, interesting. So this is about balancing your need for spirituality with kind of going out of your shell, I would say. There's something here about making sure you always have time out to ground, to do your spiritual practices, to have some time to kind of rest, recuperate. Any other advice for Sag? Something is, some kind of pain is over or it's ending. Okay. So maybe you've got to kind of prepare for a happier life. There's different skills that are required for a happy life. Sagittarius. Like if you're a person that's always gone through trauma or upheavals, you're probably not one that understands the more long-term, kind of more stable way of living because you've never kind of lived that way, and that might not be your fault. It might be genetic. It might be you know what I mean, like historical. What do you say that? Like familial, patterns. But I feel like there's something here about having to be very strong in order to welcome in all this love. Yeah, key. Interesting. Like, oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Inspiration unlocks the door. Solutions are the key to success and more. Miracles and insight are easy to trace once the final piece tumbles into place. I really feel like your ancestors are working with you. Like maybe your grandparents, your great grandparents, or something like that could be coming through. Definitely, they're like showing you the way. They're trying to help you, lead you, and that's why I think you need to take this time out. Any other messages for Sag? Maybe we'll grab this deck. Something here about like leapfrogging into new realities. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, most important vital messages. Interesting. Tell us more. Sagittarius. I feel like there's something grounding down into reality. Anything else? This could be rooted in past lives. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius people and placements, please. Sagittarius, thank you. You could be working on a relationship at this time. Like working out the kinks, Sagittarius. Wow, fate, detours, divine intervention. Okay, Sagittarius. You could be a writer. Maybe you might want to practice writing. I don't know. I don't know if that's a worthy cause. Maybe something scripting could be relevant. Yeah, you're coming out of your south node. Interesting. Something you've clinged onto, something that could have been blinding you, a method, a strategy. Tell us more. Wish fulfillment. Wow. With silver arrow here and key and the Empress. It's like you're attracting wish fulfillment. You rub the little lamp and wishes come true. So kind of, very much a state of receptivity, not so much It's like more about being careful than about just kind of. It's like when you're on a quest, you have to make the right choices, right? You can't just like rush towards Mordor, right? There's a need to kind of be careful, take it bit by bit. Maybe there's something about that here, Sagittarius. Twin flames. Twin flames. I feel like that belongs here. Yeah, interesting. This could be part of this Pisces or this family situation, this Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups situation here. Anything else for Sagittarius before we move on to the tea leaf? Nurturing compassion. Interesting. That could be part of this, like nurturing compassion for yourself long term. This could also be in your relationships, like how to work with people as well. Anything else? Maybe you're learning like new emotional methods or something. Yeah, offer, Venus. This could be like literally a financial offer, or it could also just be a love offer as well. Sagittarius. Moving away from lack. Interesting. And being more calm will be important. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. There's a need to be very strong as well, to be very detached if you can. You might have like K2 in the seventh house or something like that. Or K2 might be going through your seventh house, which is the south node, right? Which is your descendant, which is the opposite of your rising sign. But it means that you need to, with the Hermit coming out, there is something about like pulling back to like maintain some level of calm, like not getting too wrapped up in like any kind of fire energy, I would say. There's more about like water energy, lean on water energy right now. Just for right now at least. Let's just continue. Sagittarius. Maybe this is about long term as well. Like make sure you stay away from impulsive actions regarding like your work or your reaction emotionally. There's a need to begin to learn the art of detachment, right? Those emotional methods to emotionally detach from outer life circumstances, realizing you're your spirit, you are not your emotions, right? So there's something about that here, Sag. Changes in your life. I cut the deck on that. Oh, something about receiving a gift, perhaps? Sagittarius. But there's something about being the hunter here for this gift. Like maybe you're closing a deal, Sagittarius. Yeah, this could be about career, Sagittarius. Oh, you're coming out of any accusations, which is great. You could be like working out emotional issues or relational issues. Something is definitely cooling down here. A sincere wish will be granted. So it's like as you cool something down, as you avoid conflict, it's not like being like a people pleaser to avoid conflict. That doesn't avoid conflict, right? Actually facing it head on usually avoids conflict longer term. Sagittarius. And not to be too aggressive either. It's a balance, definitely. Sagittarius. There's something about protection magic that could be really relevant here. Anything else? Sagittarius. You could be a younger woman, Sagittarius. Compliments from an admirer. Okay. Anything else, Sagittarius? This person could be working, there could be like a masculine who has lighter hair or blonde hair or just lighter hair in general. And they could be working something out. They could be solving something. Tell us more, Sagittarius people placements. Yeah, Taurus. Okay, so either a Taurus, there's somebody, it says take care, enemies are working against you, and then it says Taurus, as May. Or maybe something dangerous about finances here. Things will not always be this way, change is coming. So regardless, I feel like all this chaos over here is going to be solved. But you could be this feminine here looking, I feel like you're the feminine here, right here. And if I'm speaking to a feminine, I only assume I am. But you could be a younger woman and a sincere wish will be granted. And it looks like there's something divinely destined about this twin flame situation here. But you might need to stay detached as you look towards what the masculine is doing in this connection or dealing with in this connection, Sagittarius. You might need to stay very detached and protect yourself, you know? Could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius, or something about next fall could be relevant. This person could have anger issues also. They could want a vacation or need a vacation. They might be a deep friend for you. They could have like a youthful, kind of exuberant, energetic type energy. Sagittarius. Yeah, this person could be staying in your life or they're currently in your life. Sagittarius people and placements. New home, new attitude. Interesting. Excitement. Anything else? This could be local to you. Interesting. Anything else, Sagittarius? Money, property, inheritance, or winning or windfall. Okay, I feel like they're telling me to stop using those cards right now, and I agree. I feel like we're not supposed to see too much in some way, shape, or form. But we will definitely grab an angel for Sagittarius, messages for Sagittarius. And then we'll grab some juicy messages. No more complaining came out. Interesting. So making sure you're staying in a positive mindset. Sagittarius, people and placements, messages, most important vital messages, if anything else. Release resentments about money. Interesting. So maybe you have like a hard time receiving. Yeah, there was something here about like getting ready to receive something, like working on nurturing yourself, maybe nurturing yourself as you're moving beyond the past. This will help unlock things. Your ancestors could be working with you. This could be like ancestral karma that you're working through. This could be about your family life. I love this. Yeah, this could be some kind of offer. And I think you're the feminine here, the Empress, right? So there's something about you attracting this or being able to hold it, right? I feel like the feminine receptivity, everybody thinks it's so easy to receive, but actually you have to maintain what you receive. You have to protect what you receive. You have to receive it in the right way at the right time, you know? And you wouldn't give someone $1 million if they were in a crowd of an airport and like they could get mugged. You wouldn't say, "You've just won $1 million," and then everybody's like crowding around them and saying, "My kid has cancer," you know. And I totally understand, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like there's something about that, maybe even like how you go about. I don't know. I hope this makes some kind of sense to you. Sagittarius people and placements, messages for Sagittarius people and placements, messages for Sagittarius people and placements. Seeing Miley Cyrus in my head, Sagittarius. I feel like there's like a glow up. You know how she had that glow up after? Maybe you're going through a glow up or something. Nothing will stop your rise. Wow. They have no reason to not like you, okay? So don't worry about the haters. This could be an older woman. Side note. Thinking 10 steps ahead. Interesting. So this is what you'll need to do, I think, especially on the quest, like see the long game so that you can make the right strategies and choices, especially if you have to like, I don't know, banish someone from your life. Don't blindly trust. So that's important. Like maybe you've done this over and over where you're always like a blind truster, and obviously you need to learn that lesson to stop doing that, right? Be very careful and selective. That's why the Empress is so regarded, right? She's very selective in what she gets herself involved in, right? She's not just open to everyone. Thought they could control the dynamic, but it's in the reverse. Interesting. So maybe this was just a theme or a topic here. Keeping them out in the cold. Interesting. This could be about a level of detachment as well. Like if anybody's got it out for you or anything else for Sagittarius people and placements. I'm seeing healing relationship popping out here. Sagittarius people and placements. Sagittarius. And this could be with yourself, right? You don't need another person. Your relationship with God matters most. Sagittarius people and placements. Oh, where'd that go? They genuinely care for you came out. Interesting. Maybe you're realizing this, so there is some kind of like emotional. Maybe you're like you have a hard time receiving love or something. Robin Hood here. Wow, very cool with the arrows coming out. What a coincidence. So maybe you're like inspired by Robin Hood movies, or I mean, there's such a level of courage. I think Kevin Costner has a monologue in one of the Robin Hood movies. Maybe that monologue he talks literally. There's literally an arrow that starts the scene. I think I'll attach it to your reading right now, actually. So I'm going to attach that clip on the description. Definitely check it out. I thank you for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal by using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Regardless, blessed be. Why is this bell not ringing? Keep it high vibrational and take care.